Hi guys, so the time has come again for a passive income report. So I'm not going to waste any time with any introductions, you know the drill, so I'm just going to jump straight into it. So as you can see, the dividends were £20.67 this month, so a really decent return, especially since when I started these reports we were getting like a few pence a month. So this is really nice to see. The biggest one was AstraZeneca with almost £9, and the next biggest one was GSK with £5. I'll just move on to the side income next. So we've got teaching English, which was £190.73, more than any month since I started, which is really cool to see. I did have more lessons than usual. I've had one of my students ask for one extra lesson a week, which was really good. And yeah, so almost £200 on that. Next is Amex points. So this is where I use my Amex card for all of my spend, and then I make Nectar points on my purchases, which then get transferred into my Nectar card. So essentially that's £34.77 that I can take off of my food shopping in Sainsbury's. So I do count it as income because it's money that I can save on my shop from my food budget. User testing is next. I know we haven't had this for a long time, but I finally started to look at it again. So I had one test literally just at the end of last week, so just about got into this report. So about £7. They haven't paid out yet, so I don't know exactly what it's going to be. But obviously it's $10 per test, so it depends on the exchange rate with the dollar. So I'm assuming around 7 because it's usually like 7.20 or something like that. So I've just put £7 here. And matched betting next was about £53. So if you haven't seen my video on that, feel free to go and watch it. So we'll move on to the actual passive income now. So Tubebuddy, $14.46. So again, this is where I just have the Tubebuddy referral link. It's what I use for search engine optimization for my videos. So when people use my link and go through and buy the pro version, which is what I use, they have to pay a small amount, but I get a small cut of it. So that's the rolled up amount that I get. Coinbase next, $14.56. So that was 2 referrals from my Bitcoin video where I had a link there. And if you used that specific link, then you would get £7 free in Bitcoin for signing up and buying, I think it's about $100 of Bitcoin. So that was $14.56. Huge amounts on Amazon Associates this month. 59 pence. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. How am I going to spend that? But it all adds up. Remember when these reports were literally just pennies in most of the stuff, and over time they have built up and increased and helped me pay off my debts quickly. And yeah. Etsy next. Again, this is where I sell my budgeting spreadsheets. So made £31 from that this month. I'm always amazed when I see these come through because it's just so passive now. I built the spreadsheets for myself, I use them all the time, and I just put them up on Etsy, and people buy them because they help them to budget and sort out their finances, and I've tried to make them cheaper than the ones that I see other people selling because it's about sorting your finances out, so I want to try and be fair. YouTube next. So it was another great month with YouTube, so £1,156. I think in theory, I've noticed that in the first couple of days of the month, sometimes it gets a small adjustment, so it doesn't always end up being the exact figure that I get right at the beginning of the month, but I've never had, knock on wood, I've never had a really big adjustment. It's always a few pounds here or there. So 1,156, which means with the giveaway, that is £115 to give away. And because I had 9 videos this month, that's about £12.80 per comment that wins. So I'm going to choose 9 comments to win. So I'll be doing that once this video goes live. I will be commenting on your comments in my previous videos for last month and choosing a winner from those videos. So again, this is just a small thank you for consistently supporting my channel and giving you a chance to get a little bit of cash to, I don't know, buy a few coffees or throw it at your debts or invest in something riskier that you may not have invested in otherwise, or something like that. I don't know. Bank interest next. So that was £1.46. And then the final thing that's obviously is the biggest amount is the affiliates. Usually affiliates and sponsorships, but I had no sponsorships this month. I wasn't happy with any of the proposed sponsorships, so I didn't take any on. So it's just all the affiliates rolled up here, and that was 5,866. So total passive income is £7,000, which is amazing. And then the side income, 285, which means that the total of everything is 7,390. So obviously not as much as the last few months have been, but I did tell you that they were crazy, and the majority of it was from that viral video that I had. That has massively slowed down, and that it's okay, and also didn't have any sponsorships. So again, a few £1,000s lower than usual, but I'm still like insanely happy with that. So like I would be happy with like 2-3 grand more a month. So this is amazing. Of course, this is all before tax, as I've said before, and before all my company expenses, etc. But yeah, I'm still really happy. So that's it for today, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.